and making sure that Petrushka was not there, he went on tiptoe to the table, opened the drawer in it, and fumbling in the furthest corner of it, he took from under old yellow papers and all sorts of rubbish a shabby green pocketbook, opened it cautiously, and with care and relish peeped into the furthest and most hidden fold of it. Probably the roll of green, gray, blue, red, and party-colored notes looked at Golyadkin too, with approval. With a radiant face, he laid the open pocketbook before him and rubbed his hands vigorously in token of the greatest satisfaction. Finally, he took it out, his comforting roll of notes, and for the 100th time since the previous day counted them over, carefully smoothing out every note between his forefinger and his thumb. 750 rubles in notes, he concluded at last in a half-whisper. 750 rubles, a noteworthy sum. It's an agreeable sum, he went on, in a voice weak and trembling with gratification as he pinched the roll with his fingers and smiled significantly. It's a very agreeable sum, a sum agreeable to anyone. I should like to see the man to whom that would be a trivial sum. There's no knowing what a man might not do with a sum like that. What's the meaning of it, though? Thought Mr. Golyadkin. Where's Petrushka? And still in the same attire, he peeped behind the partition again. Again there was no sign of Petrushka, and the samovar standing on the floor was beside itself, fuming and raging in solitude, threatening every minute to boil over, hissing and lisping in its mysterious language to Mr. Golyadkin something like, "Take me, good people, I'm boiling and perfectly ready." Damn the fellow, thought Mr. Golyadkin. That lazy brute might really drive a man out of all patience. Where's he dawdling now? In just indignation, he went out into the hall, which consisted of a little corridor at the end of which was a door into the entry, and saw his servants surrounded by a good-sized group of lackeys of all sorts, a mixed rabble from outside as well as from the flats of the house. Petrushka was telling something. The others were listening. Apparently the subject of the conversation, or the conversation itself, did not please Mr. Golyadkin. He promptly called Petrushka and returned to his room, displeased and even upset. That beast would sell a man for a halfpenny, and his master before anyone, he thought to himself. And he has sold me, he certainly has. I bet he has sold me for a farthing. Well? They've brought the livery, sir. Put it on and come here. When he had put on his livery, Petrushka, with a stupid smile on his face, went into his master. His costume was incredibly strange. He had on a much-worn green livery, with frayed gold braid on it, apparently made for a man a yard taller than Petrushka. In his hand he had a hat, trimmed with the same gold braid, and with a feather in it, and at his hip hung a footman's sword in a leather sheath. Finally, to complete the picture, Petrushka, who always liked to be in neglige, was barefooted. Mr. Golyadkin looked at Petrushka from all sides and was apparently satisfied. The livery had evidently been hired for some solemn occasion. It might be observed, too, that during his master's inspection, Petrushka watched him with strange expectance and with marked curiosity followed every movement he made, which extremely embarrassed Mr. Golyadkin. Well, and how about the carriage? The carriage is here, too. For the whole day? For the whole day. 25 rubles. And have the boots been sent? Yes. Dolt. Can't even say, "Yes, sir." Bring them here. Expressing his satisfaction that the boots fitted, Mr. Golyadkin asked for his tea and for water to wash and shave. He shaved with great care and washed as scrupulously, hurriedly sipped his tea, and proceeded to the principal final process of attiring himself. He put on an almost new pair of trousers, then a shirt front with brass studs, and a very bright